the Civic Arena for tonight's non-conference boys basketball game. We ask that you please stay seated as we honor our veterans. If everybody can please sit down. Thank you. Before we have the introduction of the starting lineups, we would like to recognize our special guests this evening. In honor of our salute to service, I would like all of the veterans in attendance to stand and be recognized and remain standing until the conclusion of our pregame ceremony. Veterans, please stand. He would like to share.
On behalf of Groton, Aberdeen Christian, and our basketball team, we would like to give a sincere thank you to all the veterans who have served or are currently serving our country. We are thankful for the freedoms you have helped provide that we now enjoy every single day. The reason we get to enjoy the competition of sports is because of the many sacrifices you and so many have made in our behalf. Thank you so much.
Nice round of applause for our veterans. Thank you so much for your dedicated service to our great country. God bless you. Now, if everybody would stand, we will have our opening prayer followed by our national anthem. Tonight's prayer will be led by Pastor Gary Compton. Our anthem will be performed by Amy Beener, and our colors will be presented by members of the Aberdeen Christian girls basketball team. We would like to have everybody remain standing until the colors have been retired. Thank you.
Let's pray together. Dear Lord, we thank you for the flag that reminds us of freedom. We salute the veterans that have sacrificed for that freedom, the many men and women that have stood up for the causes that we believe to make a basketball game like this possible. Lord, we are grateful for all the fans that are here tonight, the parents, the officials, the coaches, the players. We pray that this game would be a game that would be exciting and one that would be a blessing to the fans. Lord, we pray for safety. We pray for good spirits and good attitudes, that we can enjoy this game. It'll be uplifting and something that we can appreciate because we have the freedom to be able to do what we have because of those that have gone before us. We are grateful for this evening in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we
DeHoot. The Tigers are coached by Ryan Nolan, assisted by Kyle Gerlach. And now for the Knights, starting at one guard, a 6'3" freshman, number 2, Jackson Isaacson. At the other guard, a 6' senior, number 3, Andrew Rolla. Big one forward, a 6'4" senior, number 22, Jared Pearson. At the other forward, a 6'3" junior, number 24, Jeff Decker. And at center, a 6'6" junior, number 23, Brett Eander. The Knights are coached by David Rohrbach, assisted by Jared Decker, Sam Palmer, and Michael Rohrbach. Tonight's officials, Eric Doran, Rohrbach, and Roll family.
Well, folks, here we go. High school boys basketball action. Between the two teams, it's like 12-1. Groton area Tigers wearing their yellow jerseys. Aberdeen Christian Knights wearing their white. Tip is controlled by the Tigers. Kurtz will give it to Gus Miller. Gus Miller to Kurtz on the far side to Doden. Knights in a man-to-man defense. DeHoot turns around, puts up the shot in heavy traffic, banks it in for Broden DeHoot, and the Tigers take a 2-0 lead. Here come the Knights back the other way. Tigers applying full court pressure defense, not the trapping type like we've seen against Hamlin so far. Shot put up there by Becker is good. Jet Becker with 2 points. We're tied up at 2 apiece. Kurtz across the time stripe. Gives it to Doden on the far side. Doden inside to DeHoot. DeHoot double teamed underneath. Puts it up and in. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot one. That foul will be on Brent Eakanger. He makes that one. And it's 5-2 in favor of the Tigers. Eakanger, I'll get it right that time. All right, turnover there by the Knights. And Tigers get the ball back. 7:09 to go. We're in the first quarter of action here at the Aberdeen Civic Center. Doden with the ball at the top of the key. He gives it to Kurtz, down to Jones. Jones dribbles around, tries to get inside to DeHoot. DeHoot turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go again to the free throw line to shoot one. 7-2 is the score. That foul will be on Brent Eakanger. That'll be his second. DeHoot at the free throw line, shooting one, and that one is up and in. DeHoot's got all the points, and we got a timeout called by Aberdeen Christian. 6:52 to go. It is 8-2 in favor of the Tigers.
Aberdeen Chrysler is a proud supporter of Groton area Tiger athletics. Aberdeen Chrysler has grown into one of the highest volume Chrysler dealers in the nation with their best pricing philosophy and hassle-free buying experience. Whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Aberdeen Chrysler will have the best selection and will save you money. Check them out today at www.aberdeenchrysler.com.
Aberdeen Christian just called a timeout. Tigers have a 8-2 lead. 6:52 to go in the first quarter of action. Thank you all for tuning in and watching us on GDILive.com and Hub City Radio as well. We got two different video crews, but one audio, and I guess that's me. I'm Paper Paul with GDILive.com. Jesselyn running the camera for us. On the other side, there's a shot put up, 3-pointers up and in there for Jackson Isaacson. 8-5. Doden with the ball. He'll dribble in. Puts up a one from the free throw line. Short, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Coming back the other way. Rohrbach with the ball. Hands it over to Becker. No good. Rebounded by Rohrbach. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Groton ball. Kurtz with the ball for the Tigers. Tigers have an 8-5 lead. 6:13 to go in the first quarter. Guthmiller with the ball to Kurtz. Kurtz dribbling around the far side to Doden. Doden launches a three-pointer. Up and in for Jonathan Doden. He gets in the scorebook. And it is 11-5 now in favor of the Tigers. Weaker with the ball. Goes all the way. Puts up the shot. Misses it. There for the rebound is Jones. Kurtz coming up court for the Tigers. Kurtz down to Guthmiller on the far side. Guthmiller inside to DeHoot. DeHoot turns around. Hands it over to Doden. Doden was going to go for the three-pointer. Tried to go inside. Couldn't quite get the job done. Onside to DeHoot. He turns around. Puts up the hook shot. No good. Rebounded there by Jared Pearson. Knights have the ball. Shot put up there by Rohrbach. No good. For the rebound is DeHoot. Doden with the ball. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. 11-5. Groton area. Doden turns around. Puts up the shot. And it goes up and in there for Jonathan Doden now with 5 points. 13-5. Tigers pulling away early. But it's early in the game. Aberdeen Christian has the ball. Isaacson dribbles around, puts up the shot underneath the basket, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Jackson Isaacson has 5 points for the Knights. 13-7. Kurtz with the ball, hands it off to Doden. Doden to Guthmiller in the corner to DeHoot, inside to Doden. Doden turns around, puts up the shot, no good, rebounded there by Rohrbach. Three-pointer by Malik Weaker is no good. They get their own rebound, and they'll have another shot at it. Rohrbach with the ball. He dribbles in. He's being double team, puts up the shot, no good. Jones is there for the rebound. Here come the Tigers. Kurtz with the ball. Tigers just kind of settling back for a little bit. DeHoot to Doden to Guthmiller. Back to DeHoot. Inside to Doden. Temporarily loses, so he hands it back out to Kurtz. DeHoot, he launches a long shot, no good. Doden is there for the rebound. Guthmiller has it, gives it to Jones underneath. Jones puts it up, misses it. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Austin Jones. And that free throw, that foul is going to be on Jackson Isaacson. That will be his first third-team foul against the Knights. Tigers have yet to foul in this game. Jones misses the first one. It was in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2 opportunities. 13-7. Couple substitutions for the Knights. Jones makes the second one. Tigers have doubled the score right now in Aberdeen Christian at 14-7. Knights have the ball. Weaker tries to hand it off, and there were some hands in the way. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Doden almost lost it. Hands it out of bounds. Tigers. Oh, it's going to be turnover Tigers. Ball was kind of all over the place and finally went out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. And so Aberdeen Christian will get the ball. This will be Andrew Rohrbach for Aberdeen Christian, bringing the ball across the time stripe, being guarded by Caden Kurtz. Now by Austin Jones. Shot put up. No good. Jones is there for the rebound. Kurtz with the ball now for Groton area. Aberdeen Christian settling back in the half-court defense. Almost lost the ball, and DeHoot will pick it up. Hand it in the corner to Doden. Doden will dribble in, put up the shot in heavy traffic. Short, no good. Jones with the rebound. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 again. That foul is on Jet Brecker. That'll be his fourth team foul against the Knights. Austin Jones at the free throw line shooting 2. He makes the first one. Makes it 15-7, 2:38 to go in the first quarter. second one by Jones is no good. DeHoot gets the rebound, but he misses. And here come the Knights. Rohrbach hands it off. Nice assist to Jackson Isaacson. Makes it 15-9. Kurtz with the ball to Doden, to Kurtz, to Jones on this side, and then to Guthmiller. Inside to DeHoot. DeHoot tries to get his way inside, double teamed. And there's going to be a turnover over and back on the Tigers. Second turnover on Groton area. Both teams have 2 turnovers. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. 15-9. Groton has the lead. The Knights have the ball. Taking the ball out of bounds to be Caden Clark. Brennan with the ball now for the Knights. Rohrbach being challenged. Goes in, puts up the shot in heavy traffic. No shot. And that foul is going to be on Isaac Smith. Yes, he's in the game now. Both teams have kind of put in their 6th and 7th players here. Clark puts up the shot. No good. There for the rebound. Up and in is Andrew Rohrbach. Suddenly it's a 4-point lead now for the Tigers at 15-11. 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Smith with the ball. He'll dribble around, give it to Kurtz at the top of the key. Kurtz will drive in, put up the shot. Heavy traffic up and in for Caden Kurtz. 17-11. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. Rohrbach hands it inside to Clark. There's Kretschmann. No good. Battle for the rebound. Looks like DeHoot will come up with it for the Tigers. Kurtz hands it off. And DeHoot's going to get it. He's going to go all the way. Going to be a blocking foul against Clark. That'll be his first. That'll be the 5th team foul against against Aberdeen Christian. That's going to send DeHoot to the free throw line, shooting 2. He makes the first one. 18-11. Got some junior varsity team players coming in now for both teams with 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. DeHoot puts up the second one, bounces around, and finally falls in. 19-11. 57 seconds. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. This is Rohrbach. He's going to be handed off to Weaker. Weaker drives in. He finds an opening, puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in for Malik Weaker. 39 seconds to go. 19-13. Groton with the lead and the ball. Kurtz with the ball. Kurtz hands it off to Zach. Jaden Zach on the far side. Almost had it stripped away from it. Keeps control of it. Gives it to Kurtz. Kurtz inside to DeHoot. Over to Guthmiller. Guthmiller with the 3 up and in. That's 2 points for Guthmiller. It's a 2-point shot. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. 21-13. Shot put up and in by Andrew Rohrbach right at the buzzer. We played 1 quarter of action here at the Aberdeen Civic Center. It's Groton Area 21, Aberdeen Christian 15. We'll be back on GDILive.com and Hub City Radio.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all
so far. And we've only played one quarter of action. It's already 21-15. A lot of scoring going on. Groton Area Tigers 5-0, Aberdeen Christian 7-1. So it should be an exciting night, and it looks like it's going to be exactly that. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. Isaacson hands it off to Rohrbach. Gets it inside. Turns around, puts up the shot. It's up and in for Jared Pearson. 21-17, just underway. Second quarter here at the Aberdeen Civic Center. Kurtz with the ball, hands it to Gus Miller. Gus Miller to Zach, down to Doden on the far side. Doden will dribble up to the top of the key. He'll drive in, and there'll be a foul before the shot on Jared Pearson. That'll be his first. 6-team foul now against Aberdeen Christian, which means from now on for the rest of the first half, the Groton Area Tigers will be at the free throw line shooting the bonus. DeHoot turns around, puts up the shot, banks it in. 23-17. Tigers not putting on a lot of pressure, just kind of man-to-man defense all the way down the court. Rohrbach hands it off. There's Weaker, no good. Rebounded by Pearson. Gets it inside. Shot is going to be no good. That foul is going to be on Jaden Zach. That'll be his first. Knights will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Becker with the ball, out of bounds. Hands it into Weaker. He launches a three-pointer, no good. Becker with the rebound. Loose ball in the court. DeHoot trying to get it. We got an all-star wrestling on the floor, it looks like. Jump ball is finally called. And it's going to be Groton ball in the alternating jump ball. Gus Miller takes the ball out of bounds, and he'll give it to Kurtz. Kurtz being guarded by Andrew Rohrbach. Across the time stripe for Kurtz, gives it to to Doden on the far side. Doden to Kurtz. Inside to DeHoot, being double teamed, hands it over to Zach, to Gus Miller. Gus Miller with a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Weaker. Ball loose on the court. And it'll be turnover for the Knights. Third turnover, first one in this quarter. 6:08 to go in the first quarter. It's Groton Area 23, Aberdeen Christian Knights 17. Kurtz has the ball for the Tigers. Hands it down to Gus Miller, being guarded there by Jackson Isaacson. Inside to DeHoot. Loose ball in the court. Doden picks it up, tries to hand it off to DeHoot, but it's launched in the air by one of the Knights. Tigers will get the ball out of bounds. Gus Miller will take it out of bounds for Groton Area. Gives it to DeHoot underneath the basket. He kind of loses it, hands it out to Doden, and he almost lost it. And Tigers just barely saved it there. Kurtz has it now. And it's taken away by Kurtz by Rohrbach. He's going to go all the way. Put up the shot. No good. Gus Miller for the rebound. Turnover Tigers. And a missed shot there by Aberdeen Christian. Kurtz with the ball. Tries to work his way inside. Doden to Gus Miller. To Zach. Tries to get inside to DeHoot, but the pass was just out of bounds. Out of his reach. Turnover Tigers. That's their fourth. Aberdeen Christian will take the ball out of bounds. Very quickly, here comes Rohrbach. In the corner, three-point shot is up and in for Jet Becker, that is, and it's 23-20. Tigers with the ball and a three-point lead. Zach to Gus Miller. Gus Miller puts one up and in. Cade Gus Miller now with 4 points, 25-20. And pass intended there for Malek Weaker. couldn't quite hang on to it, so it's going to be turnover there by the Knights. That's their fourth. Both teams have 4 turnovers now. Some more substitutions on both sides. Kurtz has the ball, being guarded there by Andrew Rohrbach. 4:41 to go in the first half. 25-20, Groton area with the lead. Tristan Trapphagen now in for the Tigers. Isaac Smith. Gus Miller to Doden. Doden will drive in. Hand it off to Kurtz. Kurtz with a 3-point launch. Up and in for Caden Kurtz. 28-20. Rohrbach with the ball. Hands it off to Econger. And we're going to have a foul on Jonathan Doden. That'll be his first. 3rd team foul against the Tigers. Both teams are rotating players in and out, trying to keep a fresh batch in there and keep the momentum and the tempo going. See who can wear the other one down first. 3-pointer shot put up and no good there for Rohrbach. Here comes Kurtz. Tigers with an 8-point lead again, 28-20. Doden with the ball. To Kurtz. Trapphagen setting the screen. Kurtz drives down, comes back around, gives it to Doden. Inside to Trapphagen. Trapphagen turns it up, puts up the shot, up and in. 30-20. Suddenly it's a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Shot put up, no good. Trapphagen gets the rebound. Kurtz with the ball. 7 straight points here for the Tigers. Doden looking, dribbles around, gives it to Trapphagen on the far side. Wants to hand it off to Kurtz, dribbles it. Now he hands it off to Kurtz. To Jones, to Smith. Smith drives in. Ball batted out of bounds by Jared Pearson. It'll still be Tiger ball. 2:58 to go in the first half of action. Thank you all for tuning in and watching us on GDILive.com and Hub City Radio. Trapphagen with the ball, gives it to Doden. To Smith. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Doden puts up, his shot is partially blocked. Tigers have only missed 2 shots so far here in the second quarter. 3-pointer, no good. Trapphagen there for the rebound. Kurtz to Jones. Jones back to Kurtz. Jones looking for somebody open, gives it to Kurtz. On the far side, Trapphagen sets the screen. Jones at the top of the key to Doden. Back to Jones. We're just kind of running the offense right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tigers need to get some action going here. Kurtz will drive in. He drives in, puts up the shot in heavy traffic. It's up and in for Caden Kurtz. 32-20. Rohrbach with the ball. Brennan back to Rohrbach. Clark with the ball. 3-point shot put up and no good there by Rohrbach. Tigers with the ball. 1:41 to go in the first half, and turnover Tigers. Couldn't quite hang on to it. Going all the way, putting the shot up and in is Andrew Rohrbach of the Knights, and it's 32-22, and we got a full timeout call by Aberdeen Christian. We'll be back on GDILive.com.
Aberdeen Chrysler is a
in the Knights by 1, 5-4. The Knights have 6 fouls, which means the Tigers will be at the free throw line for the rest of the first half. Austin Jones will take the ball out of bounds. We'll give it to Kurtz, and the Tigers will bring the ball up court, ready for the final 126 of the first half here. We'll replay Dolan's interview at halftime. DeHoot back to Kurtz, over to Smith, to Kurtz. Kurtz thinks about it, gives it to Smith, over to DeHoot, to Doden. Looks like Tigers are kind of spreading out the offense, and there's a steal there by Brennan. Turnover Tigers, going all the way, misses the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers and the attempt to save the ball. And now the officials are talking about something. Looks like we got one official who's, I'm not sure what he's looking at. Beats me. I don't know. He was looking at something and talking to the official, but the Knights have the ball, and the action continues. Weaker hands it off to Rohrbach, and here is Weaker. He drives in. He hands it off to Becker. Knights trying to get the way inside. The Tiger defense is creating all kinds of issues there for the Knights. And the Tiger defense gets a turnover. 5th turnover by the Knights. 41 seconds to go in the first half. 32-22, Groton area with the lead. Kurtz brings the ball up court for the Tigers. Gives it to Doden. Doden to Kurtz, to Jones, inside to DeHoot. DeHoot turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up again, no good. There for the rebound, there's the Knights. 2 missed shots there by the Tigers. And Rohrbach will bring the ball up court there for the Knights with the last 12 seconds to go of the first half. He's directing traffic, saying back up, trying to get something going there. Rohrbach working his way inside, puts up a jump shot. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Guthmiller. 0.7 of a second left on the clock for the first half. The Knights have the ball. He puts it up. Bounces around, no good. We have played one half of action here in the Aberdeen Civic Center. It's Groton area 32. Aberdeen Christian Knights 22. We'll be back on GDILive.com. And as I said, both teams are having really good seasons so far. Tigers 5-0, Aberdeen Christian 7-1. Makes it for an exciting season when the teams are good. And okay, we're getting close to the start of the second half. About 1 minute away here. We've been live streaming here on GDILive.com. I think it's about our 3rd year now. Time flies by when you're having fun. I will say we've kind of scaled back a little bit in some of the equipment that we've been hauling around, which is good. All right. Thank you all for watching us on GDILive.com and Hub City Radio through Aberdeen Christian. And we are about ready to start the 3rd quarter of play. Now, if you hear some clicks of the camera, that's me trying to take pictures, too. I forgot to do that in the first half when I tried to take a few pictures for the paper. So with camera in hand, pen in hand, microphone and hand. We are ready to go. And looks like the Knights will take the ball out of bounds. And here we go. Third quarter of action, 32-22 in favor of the Tigers. The Knights have the ball. We'll see what changes that Aberdeen Christian has made for the second half. Shot put up and in there by Jackson Isaacson. 32-24. Doden with the ball. Loses control of it. Turnover there by the Tigers. Hand off to number 2. Kretschmann, or no, Isaacson's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers coming back the other way. There's Kurtz with the ball. Hands it off to Guthmiller. To Doden. Jones inside to Guthmiller. He puts up the shot up and in. Cade Guthmiller with 6 points, 34-24. It's only a 10-point lead for the Tigers. A couple three-pointers will make this game real interesting. Knights have the ball. Tries to get it inside. Shot, three-pointer put up. No good. DeHoot with the rebound. Doden with the ball. Gives it to Kurtz. Kurtz hands it off to Guthmiller. Far side to Jones. Doden. Doden drives in, puts up the ball in heavy traffic. Goes up and in. The shot will count for Jonathan Doden. He will go to the free throw line to shoot one. 36-24. That foul is going to be on Jared Pearson. That is his second. Doden makes the first one. He only gets one, so he makes that one. 37-24. Here come the Knights with the ball. Rohrbach, Andrew Rohrbach on the far side. Being guarded by DeHoot. Works his way inside. Hands it off to Pearson. Now, shot is blocked there. Andrew Rohrbach tried to put the shot up, but it was blocked. Rohrbach will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket for Aberdeen Christian. Pearson. DeHoot will slap the ball out of bounds. Rohrbach will inbound the pass. There's Brett Econger. He puts up the shot. No good. And Andrew Rohrbach took the ball and hit it right off Jonathan Doden, so Doden was the last one to touch it. Aberdeen Christian keeps the ball. Inside underneath there is Jet Becker. 37-26. Tigers have the ball. Kurtz with the ball. Hands it off to Guthmiller. Now to Doden. On the side to Jones. Inside. Dude, whoa, what a shot there by Guthmiller. What a nice assist there. 39. That thing went high in the air and in through the net for Guthmiller. Isaacson was trying to drive his way inside, but he's going to be fouled by Broden DeHoot. That is his first non-shooting foul, so the Knights will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Doden almost stole the ball away there underneath. Shot put up by Econger is no good, but he's going to be fouled. So that's going to send Econger to the free throw line to shoot two. That foul is on Austin Jones. That is his first. Econger will be shooting two. First one, misses the first one off the left side of the rim. He'll get a second chance. Second one is up off the front of the rim, no good. And DeHoot will pick up the ball for the Tigers. Doden down to Kurtz. Kurtz directing traffic from the far side. He'll dribble around, finds a way inside, puts up the shot. He's going to be fouled That foul is going to be on Andrew Rohrbach. That will be his first. That's going to send Caden Kurtz to the free throw line to shoot 2. That one's no good. But he'll get a second chance at it. And he makes that one. 1 out of 2. 40-26 in favor of the Tigers. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. Rohrbach puts up the shot underneath, makes it up. Got 8 points in the evening, 40-28. 4:44 to go in the third quarter of play. Kurtz with the ball, gives it to Doden. Doden to Guthmiller in the far side, and then Jones in the corner. Jones. Not sure what that pass was supposed to be, but it's going to be turnover Tigers. That's their 8th. Aberdeen Christian only has 4 turnovers. And the Knights have the ball. Shot put up, 3 shot is no good. Therefore, the battle for the rebound. Doden will pick it up. He'll go all the way, put up the shot, and he's going to be charged with a charging foul. That'll be the second foul on Jonathan Doden. Aberdeen Christian will get the ball back. Tigers just applying full court man-to-man defense. Nothing to pressure at this point yet. Weaker with the ball. Shot, three-pointer put up, no good there for the rebounder is Econger. Another three-point shot put up and in by Jet Becker. 40-31. Suddenly it's a 9-point lead for the Tigers. Guthmiller with the ball. Crowd getting into this one here tonight in the Aberdeen Civic Center. Jones in the far side. Gives it to DeHoot. Tigers going to spread it out a little bit. Kurtz in the far side. Gives it to Guthmiller in the corner. Guthmiller to DeHoot. 4 seconds on the shot clock. DeHoot turns around, puts up the shot up and in. For Broden DeHoot, and we got a timeout called. I believe by Aberdeen Christian. Full timeout. We'll be back on GDI Live. Was about 13 points, 37-24, and 39-26. And the Knights are on a rally now. They're within 11. Knights have the ball. Rohrbach being challenged by Doden. Brings it across the time stripe for Aberdeen Christian. 3:07 to go in the third quarter. Econger turns around, tries to put up the shot, kind of forces his way inside, but he's going to be called for traveling. 6th turnover for the Knights. Austin Jones will take the ball out of bounds underneath the basket there, and Kurtz will have the duty of bringing the ball up court, being challenged by Andrew Rohrbach. Hands it off to Guthmiller, to Doden, to Jones. Jones dribbles around, gives it to Doden. Doden dribbles in, hands it over to DeHoot. DeHoot launches a three-pointer, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Andrew Rohrbach's there for the rebound. And there's Melik Weaker. He makes a three-pointer. 42-34. 8-point lead now for the Tigers. Kurtz with the ball. Gives it to Jones. To Kurtz, to Doden. In the far side, Tigers running the offense. Gets it inside to DeHoot. DeHoot being faced there right away. Puts up the shot. Ooh, he hits the floor hard, but he gets up. That foul will be on Jet Becker. That'll be his second. DeHoot will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Misses the first one. 42-34, 2:04 to go in the third quarter. It's the first free throw that DeHoot has missed. He makes the second one. 43-34. Every free throw could be counting in this game. The Knights have the ball. Rohrbach puts up a left-hander, no good. Doden will bring the ball up court now for the Tigers. There's picked away by Rohrbach. He gets it, goes all the way. He misses the easy shot. And it's stolen again by the Knights. This time he makes it. Andrew Rohrbach with the shot. Couple of turnovers there by the Tigers, and it's 43-36. All right, Kurtz with the ball to Guthmiller. Guthmiller inside to DeHoot. We're going to have a foul on Jet Becker. That's his third. Third team foul against the Tigers, fourth against the Knights. To Doden underneath the basket. Guthmiller. He loses control of the ball and it's picked away. Guthmiller picks it back up and in. Back-to-back turnovers, ends up 2 points for the Tigers. 45-36. There's a shot put up, no good. Kurtz loses control of the ball. Aberdeen Christian keeps the ball. 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. It is 45-36. Tigers with the lead. Aberdeen Christian Knights with the ball. Three-point shot put up, no good. He's going to be fouled, and he'll probably go to the free throw line shooting 3, I'm going to guess. That foul is going to be on Broden DeHoot. He picks up his second. Nope, no, there was a non-shooting foul. 32 seconds to go. A lot of action going on here at the Aberdeen Civic Center. Rohrbach just kind of going back and forth, waiting for the clock to wind down. Rohrbach and Doden kind of looking at each other in the face. Whoa! He missed it. Tigers get the ball. Doden, that's not going to count. Boy, I tell you, it was a nice move there by Rohrbach, but he couldn't quite get the ball in the hoop. We played three-quarter of action here in the Aberdeen Civic Center. It is Groton Area 45, Aberdeen Christian Knights 36. We'll be back on GDILive.com.
Aberdeen Chrysler is a proud... Whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle,
Civic Center. In the third quarter, the Groton Area Tigers were 5 out of 10 for 50%. Aberdeen Christian Knights were 6 out of 15 for 40%. Tigers had a 13-point lead a couple of times in the third quarter, and the Knights had it down to 9 at 40 to 31. Matter of fact, it was down to 8 at 42-34. Right now, the Tigers have a 9-point lead, 45-36. Tigers have the ball. Fourth quarter of action. This is it here. DeHoot hands it off to Guthmiller. Back to Kurtz. Kurtz launches a three-pointer. No good. We got a battle for the rebound. We're going to have a foul. That on Jackson Isaacson. That's his second. DeHoot is going to be fouled there by Becker. Right at midcourt, and that's going to be Becker's fourth foul. He's got 10 points and 4 fouls. Kurtz gives it to Doden. Doden dribbles in, finds an opening, puts it up, misses it. Rebounded there by Becker. Battle at midcourt. We're going to have a foul on 22, Jonathan Doden. That's his third. .732 to go in the game. Hands it off to Isaacson. No good. Kurtz there for the rebound. Very quickly, Guthmiller over to DeHoot. DeHoot launches a three-pointer. Whoa, swish it from long range for Broden DeHoot. 48 to 36, 7:13 to go. Knights with the ball. Gets it inside, puts it up, misses it. Doden with the rebound. Kurtz will bring the ball up court. There's Guthmiller. To Jones, to Kurtz, to DeHoot. DeHoot again, no good. Doden with the rebound. Jones, Austin Jones gets underneath the basket, puts it up and in. 50 to 36. And don't forget, after the game, stick around. We'll be interviewing Coach Brian Dolan of the Groton Area Tigers. Shot is no good. There's Doden with the rebound. Kurtz with the ball. 50 to 36, 6:26 to go in the game. Doden puts up the jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Rohrbach. Very quickly, Rohrbach comes up, gives it off to Becker. Becker launches a two-pointer. No good. And we're going to have a foul. Kind of an accidental foul in a way. Trying to figure out who the foul is on, I guess. Officials are talking about it. .23, Brent Econger picks up his third. Oh, that's a 7th team foul against Aberdeen Christian, which means the Tigers will be at the free throw line for the rest of the game, shooting the bonus. And this will be Broden DeHoot. He's 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe. And he misses that one. Rebounded by Econger. Here come the Knights. Very quickly, they're trying to get a shot off. 3-point launch. No good there by Isaacson. Rebounded by the Tigers. Their coach is saying, come on out. We need tougher defense all the way across the court. Kurtz with the ball. Gives it off to Guthmiller. To Smith. To DeHoot. DeHoot to Guthmiller in the corner. Rohrbach trying to and we got a timeout called. .50 to 36 timeout. We'll be back on GDILive.com. They have just scored 7 straight points. To get to that point, it was down to an 8-point lead at one point. Actually, it was down to 7. 5:35 to go in the game. The Knights have the ball. Rohrbach hands it off to Isaacson. 3-point launch is no good there by Weaker. And Tigers get the ball. Guthmiller to Kurtz to Smith. Isaac Smith launches a 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. Very quickly they're coming up court. Rohrbach hands it off to Econger underneath the basket. That's Becker, I should say. And we're going to have a foul. That foul is on Isaac Smith. That is his second. That's going to send Jet Becker to the free throw line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. He'll get a second attempt, and that one is good. 50-37. Smith all alone underneath the basket. Fast break Tigers. Isaac Smith makes the basket. That's his first of the game, 52-37. Missed shot, but they got their own rebound. There's a 3-pointer by Andrew Rohrbach, and a 30-second timeout called by the Knights. 52-40. 12-point lead for the Tigers. And don't forget, after the game, we'll interview Coach Brian Dolan of the Groton Area Tigers on GDILive.com and talk to him about the game a little bit and their upcoming game with Sisseton on Friday. Hopefully we play the game on Friday. The weather isn't looking the best right now, but especially in that part of the state over there. And we're under winter weather advisory till tomorrow noon. This broadcast on GDILive.com is brought to you by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center. Doden will take the ball out of bounds underneath Aberdeen Christian's basket. Gives it to DeHoot. Back to Doden. Trying to break the press. DeHoot to Kurtz. Very quickly they do. Guthmiller, Kurtz. 4:36 to go in the game. Kurtz. And it's stolen away by Rohrbach. He goes down. He's going to make this. Oh, I could have sworn he was going to make that one. And DeHoot on the other end makes the basket. And let's see, we had a turnover there. 54-40. Tigers not relenting on the full court pressure defense. 3-point shot is up and in for Jet Becker. 54-43. We have 4:01 to go in the game yet. There's still a lot of time left. Doden with the ball. Gives it to Kurtz. To Guthmiller. Guthmiller in trouble on the far side, looking to hand the ball off to somebody. Jumps up to give it to Doden in the corner. Doden is going to drive in, put up the shot, bounces around, no good. Rebounded. We go, whoa. Boy, I tell you, it's getting rough down there. Doden and Pearson were battling for that ball. They were bound and determined to keep it, but it was a jump ball call. It'll be Aberdeen Christian ball. Hands it off over in the corner there to Isaacson. He launches a three-pointer. 54-46. 3:13 to go in the game. And Doden looks, and it's stripped away from him by Isaacson. Isaacson, he misses it. Put up and in by Rohrbach. 54-48. 2:58 to go in the game. And a near turnover there. But there's going to be a foul. Aberdeen Christian almost stripped the ball away again, but there's going to be a foul on Malik Weaker. That'll be his first. That's going to send Cade Guthmiller to the free throw line, shooting the bonus. Aberdeen Christian coming back. They've scored 8 straight points here. 55-48 as Cade Guthmiller makes the first shot. Second one by Guthmiller is also in. And now Coach Dolan is going to call timeout for the Groton Area Tigers. 2:57 to go in the game. It's Groton Area 56, Aberdeen Christian 48. Tell you what, them three-pointers, Aberdeen Christians made 3 three-pointers here in the fourth quarter. One by Isaacson, one by Rohrbach, and one by Becker. So you don't know who's going to be launching them and making them. Aberdeen Christian had some real good looks and easy shots underneath the basket, and they just would not fall for them. And Aberdeen Christian will get the ball. 2:57 to go in the game. We got an exciting one brewing here at the Aberdeen Civic Center. Almost lost it there, but Tiger defense wasn't quite there to pick it up. There's a lone shot underneath the basket there for Brett Econger, and he will score 2 points, 56-50. Tigers with the ball. Kurtz gives it to DeHoot, to Guthmiller. 2:29 to go in the game. Guthmiller to Smith. And it's picked away by Isaacson. He goes down, puts it up and in. 56-52. 2:18 to go in the game. Guthmiller up the court, stops. Gives it to Kurtz. 4-point lead for the Tigers. 2 minutes to go in the game. DeHoot underneath, turns up, puts it up, and in for Broden DeHoot. 58-52, 1:55 to go. Knights have the ball, three-pointer, no good. DeHoot high, and oh my goodness, I haven't seen him jump that high in a while. He was up in the air, bound determined to get it. Missed shot there by the Knights, and we're going to have a foul on Andrew Rohrbach, and that'll be his second. That's going to send DeHoot to the free throw line, shooting the bonus. That's a 19th foul on Aberdeen Christian, which means now from now on, Groton Area will be in the double bonus after this one. This is just a single bonus. And he misses it, and battle for the rebound. Tigers get it. Doden kind of got it, and he landed on the floor, but the Tigers picked it back up. Kurtz to there underneath is Doden. Backhanded up and in for Jonathan Doden. 60-52, 1:27 to go in the game. Aberdeen Christian with the ball. And it looks like Broden DeHoot's going to be called with a foul. And that will be his third. And now Aberdeen Christian will be in the bonus. It's the 17th foul against Groton. At the free throw line, shooting the bonus is Jackson Isaacson. He makes the first one. 60-53, 1:21 to go in the game. Second one is good. He makes him look easy. 60-54. 6-point lead for the Tigers. 1:16 to go. Kurtz. Aberdeen Christian. Almost stole it away again. Aberdeen Christian's got some fierce defense there. And we're going to have a foul On number 2, Jackson Isaacson. That's his third. That's going to send Caden Kurtz to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. 1:05 to go in the game. He misses the first one. Right now it's a 2-possession lead for the Tigers. He makes that one. 61-54. Isaac fell on the floor, but he gained his shot put up, no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. There's a lot of activity going on out there. That foul is going to be on Jonathan Doden. That'll be his fourth. And that is going to send, can't tell if it's a number 2 or number 3. Number 3. There we go. Andrew Rohrbach to the free throw line. Shooting 2. He missed the first one. 61-54. 52 seconds to go in the game. He makes the second one. I don't dare look down. 61-55. Full court pressure. And there's the stolen away. Hands it off. Back up. And no good. Oh, he's frustrated. Oh, why didn't that go in? Jackson Isaacson, but he's going to go to the free throw line. That foul is going to be on Caden Kurtz, and that'll be his first. Jackson Isaacson will be at the free throw line shooting 2. He makes the first one. 61-56. 46.9 seconds to go in the game. Second one is up and in for Jackson Isaacson. 4-4-4 from the charity stripe in the fourth quarter. 61-57. Kurtz has the ball. Brings it up court. Gives it to Doden. Doden will drive in. He'll put up the shot. Heavy traffic. No good. But he'll be fouled and he'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. That foul will be on Brent Econger. That'll be his fourth. Jonathan Doden shooting 2. Makes the first one. 62-57. 34 seconds to go in the game. Second one by Doden is also good. 63-57. Knights coming back. In the corner, three-pointer by Isaacson, no good. Rebounded by DeHoot, and they're going to foul him. That foul will be on Brent Econger, and he will foul out. With 25 seconds to go in the game. And he will finish with 2 points. That's going to send Broden DeHoot to the free throw line to shoot 2. He makes the first one. 64-57. Misses the second one. Knights get the rebound. Here they come. They're trying to three-point shot. No good. There's Smith with the rebound. DeHoot with the ball. And he's going to be fouled by Andrew Brennan. That'll be his first. 13 seconds left in the clock. DeHoot will again go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Misses that one. Aberdeen Christian, they were not about to give up without a fight, and they had a gallant one for sure. 13 seconds left. DeHoot misses both of them. Oh. Brenner helps DeHoot up off the floor over there. And that's going to be Brennan's second foul. Matthew Hood again at the free throw line, shooting 2. Misses that one. He's missed 3 in a row. Actually, 4 in a row. Makes that one. 65-57. Three-point shot put up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. 3.1 seconds left in the game. 3-point launch is no good, and that's the game. Groton Area Tigers go to 6-0 in the season with a 65-57 win over Aberdeen Christian. Aberdeen Christian is 7-2 on the season right now. I'm going to go through and get my stats figured up here, and then we'll be back.